Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road.
Hi, I'm Les. Phill.
Music experience.
Yeah.
Just north of Port Wakefield. Les driving near Port Augusta.
Are you coming?
Between Port Augusta and Quorn is the Pitchy Ritchie Pass, and we were lucky enough to see the Pitchy Ritchie train steam past us.
Why?
He's not looking at us. A few people. Oh, they're waving. Let's wave. Yeah, got away.
Hey, get away. That one. Is that within a pound, Paul? Now we're going through a dip, you can't see anything.
Yeah, trees got
Yeah, as
away.
you go around here, you see it.
Just outside of Hawker, looking at St Mary's Peak. Whooping a pound.
Don't put it on. I think you say no.
Situated halfway between the towns of Hawker and Lee Creek is the little town of Parachuna. At Parachuna is the Prairie Hotel, and we decided to stop there for lunch on the way up. The meals are fantastic, as we've discovered before. The warning sign at Parachuna gives clear indication of how long the trains can be. This train on the sign is described as being 161 carriages long. Taking the Arkaroola turn-off from Balconina Station, you pass by a magnificent rock face just prior to coming to the turn-off to Weetootla Gorge. On approach to the Weetootla Gorge, it's fairly clearly signposted. There's about a 5k trip in on the track to get to the actual trailhead where you can camp. This is a bit of a shot of Balconina Creek, section of Balconina Creek, to show how wide it is and all the stones. And you'd wonder how there'd be any water until you start looking at this sort of stuff washed up against trees, pushed down by the force of the water when it really pours. So it's a good reason for not camping anywhere near the actual creek bed when you get logs like that being pushed down. Although the road into Weetootla Gorge trailhead can at times be quite rough and can certainly suffer after rainfall, our trip in was relatively smooth. There are a couple of small sections through the creek beds and some of the washerways that could cause problems for vehicles with low clearance and any sort of suspension problems, but we have seen small sedans, Commodores and four-wheel drives take the track in. Campsite at Balconina. Les right into the action. Having a beer. That's a bit better.
Early morning by the fire. Liz.
It's Sunday and we're taking a walk up to Weetootla Springs. I've got here with me, I've got Les.
The walk into Weetootla Springs from the Weetootla trailhead is quite a relatively easy walk, fairly flat all the way. However, it does follow the creek bed, so it's good advice to take a sturdy pair of shoes and perhaps a couple of pairs of socks. It's also a good idea to pack some food and a drink. This walk where we went into the springs themselves and then backtracked back to a fork in the creek and went off to the magnesite mines towards Grindle's Hut. Took us around about 4 hours and probably was over about 12 kilometres.
Goes around the left, doesn't it? Waterfall.
The spring produces water pretty well regularly, and a feature along the walk getting up towards the springs are the many different waterfalls and clear water rock pools. The water is quite clear, and although it has quite a level of mineral content, it is quite sweet to drink.
Back over here. Oh, it's a little one down in there. Yeah, a little tiny. We're at the mine.
BHP currently hold a mining lease in Weetootla Gorge and wish to mine magnesite, which is used for the lining of furnaces. Here are some old mines that we had a brief look at. Fortunately, the purple spotted gudgeon will be saved because the mines will not be reopened.
I'm out, we can take a track to Grindle's Hut.
The journey begins. Four-wheel drive only track. Driving through a creek bed, nice and rough.
Here you go.
My name is Grindle's Hut. Where is it? There.
What was that? Yes, you can't even see. Okay. Stedman Ridge that we're going to be trying to climb up to. Several smaller peaks around.
How long will I slide or separate my side? dawn.
What do you got there, Paul?
A black boy.
A big one. Nice wooded creek bed for the walk up to John Roberts. Our destination, Mount John Roberts. Still down in the creek bed making our way up. We're going to try to make it right up on the top there. So we've picked out our trail. We reckon we're going to head up the side of this hill here.
What?
Where we've come from. We're right down the creek bed. Here's Paul at Bunyip Chasm, about to have a bit of lunch. We made it up here okay. Spectacular rocky outcrops. Absolutely brilliant. Sheer rock faces.
It's Bunyip Chasm over there. Just have you a bit of a break here, bit of a cave. Big cave. Probably come up 100 or 200 metres above where we were at the bottom where we stopped for lunch. All pretty stuffed already. Dad and Les have a look at the map, trying to work out where to go next. It's going to take us a fair while to get our lies ahead.
And then round. And then we're on the ridge. And then we'd probably come back to the
Big
same
cliffs.
line.
Interesting, that was the one that I
That
originally
was
marked.
what we should have done. Because this...
Probably easy to go over that way. Probably the way we'll go. It's a bit frustrated because we don't think we're going to get up. Mission aborted. We think that's the highest spot around up there.
Pan down into the creek bed and show what we've got to go down.
We've got to go down here.
Leslie
all the way
having
down.
his magnificent views and over the ranges. We've only made it up about 500-600 feet metres. So. Heading up higher. This is the real distance. Yeah, it's a pretty vertical rock face. Just camp it up here, down here. There's Leslie down below. Having a nice siesta.
Arcarola Station. Some old stuff there. It's a track into Arcarola.
So where are we going, Les? We're going to go to Bolabalana.
Oh, okay. The water hole up there. Oh, the smelters, yeah.
The smelter, yeah. Then we'll go to the Echo Camp backtrack. Maybe touch
A city thing. Some different rocks on the side here. The guy that owns the station's into all the rocks and mining and stuff. This is the pub restaurant.
Pretty solid looking pub with all
That's the phone.
Leslie, ring up.
Bollabalana smelter, along with hordes of tourists.
A lot of people out here from upstate.
Some come up and some come down. If you love and give your tongue, sit down, get down in the sun. Rockin' to the woman is out the one. Well, I like it, well, I like it, well, I like it. The earth is made of
Scenery at Darkarola,
and I feel
near the
walked
pinnacles.
up if I could.
There's the Bollabalana track that we're coming on.
In your stream, or living a dream. Some come up and some come down. Live to love and give your tongue. Sit down, get down in the sun. Rockin' to the woman is out the one. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it.
Dad wanted us to drive up this. Very bumpy. We got about 2 meters up and then slid the whole way back down. I don't even think he'll be able to walk up there. He's gonna struggle. And there's Les over here walking along, and they're going to have a look at this. The pinnacle, one of the 2 pinnacles up here on this mountain here. We've climbed up, you can see a bit better. That's the major one there. That's some big. I'm just trying to go up to a lookout here. Bit of 4-wheel driving.
Nearly goes to a controlled flight.
This is enough of these until you go up the top.
But this is not as steep as it gets.
No.
Oh no.
What is it?
Snappy.
You have to do a U-E up the top.
Now you can do a real tight 3-point turn.
Real tight.
Oh, jeez. I can't keep the camera above the dashboard.
Oh wow.
And we made it.
This is
Some come up and some come down. If you love and give your tongue, sit down, get down in the sun. Rockin' to the woman is out the one. Well, I like it, well, I like it, well, I like it. The earth is made of a dirt and wood, and I've been walked up if I could. Or living a dream in your stream, or living a dream. Some come up and some come down. Live to love and give your tongue. Sit down, get down in the sun. Rockin' to the woman is out the one. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it.
The descent.
Oh, the camera's steady, Paul.
It's a bit hard.
No rocks here.
I think my eye's going to get gouged out.
Whoa!
And remember, this isn't even the steep bit.
That's alright, that's it.
No, it's not first. So I was put a can under my foot.
Okay, so we're on Okay, so we're on the Echo Camp backtrack and we're about to go down a bit of a steep embankment and Les is going to lose his eye.
Hang on.
Road tripping with my two favorite allies. Fully loaded, we got snacks and supplies. It's time to leave this town, it's time to steal away. Let's go get lost anywhere.
What do you think, Les?
Steep.
That was a rock.
Oh, those rocks, those hills over there look great.
What do you think, Les? This rock's falling down. Look at it still going.
Dad and Les preparing lunch, preparing the fire. We'll be eating some steak, lamb chops, bacon, eggs, the lot. Everything should be nice. Just parked outside the Barrananya Gorge and some people walk out there now. There's a bit of water in there at the moment. Might be a bit hard to walk in. We'll find out after lunch.
Very happy.
The meat, we have about 6 sausages,
Porterhouse.
4 huge porterhouses,
Aren't they fantastic?
6 lamb chops, about 4 rashers of bacon. There's a lot of meat there. It's going to take us a while to eat it. Oh, and the...
We're up in Barrananya Gorge, or however you pronounce it. Paul, Les and I scampered up the rock face looking for rock wallabies. There's the Hilux, right down the end. Magnificent gorge. Huge, huge rock faces. And go right through and out the other side. And this is the home of the rock wallabies, where we've been scampering around. Les saw one. Paul's somewhere trying to get himself wet in the gorge. Plenty of water in the gorge this year. On top of the lookout, on the back of the Echo Camp backtrack, looking out towards Lake Frome. That's the path we're going down later. Swing around to the north, North Flinders. There's Les. Turning around to the east. Late afternoon, sun's getting low. Back towards Akarola. Looking back towards the gorge that we just came out of and the track. Then coming back towards Lake Frome again. This is the road out to Lake Frome. Bit of the featureless countryside. You right driving there, Les?
Yeah, no worries, Phil.
You right in the back there, Paul? Leslie reporting to you from Lake Frome, where he's getting a bit muddy. The lake is not as salty as when we came here last time. You can probably hear the winds blowing, and it's a bit freezing. You see some tyre marks here, some stupid people driving out onto the lake. In the distance, the point. The rangers just told us they've delivered a pile of logs to erect a barrier, try to stop people from driving out on the lake. This is the foreshore at Lake Frome. You see all the debris that's been washed down. Our hero Leslie standing there having walked out into the rubbish. Comes a vehicle coming the other way. It looks like the ranger's truck coming out to take some more logs out to Lake Frome. He's going particularly slow.
It's quite good.
On top of the hill at Weetootla Gorge, like the series of photos, there's the trailhead. There's Paul's head, looking down on a campsite, and we can hear kids. There's the kids waving down there. Looking back out across the ranges, over to our campsite. Off in the distance there, a little white area. Zooming in on it, to see the top of our tent. Panning around, trying not to fall over the other hill where we came up from the creek bed. Looking back over towards Balconina Station. Panning to the north, looking at Leslie. Looking up to where we were going to go, which was a bit of a fallacy. This hill here. But look at the gully. And this is where we intend going down, if I don't fall down in a minute. Heading down there, down to the creek bed at the bottom. And that should take us back out around to the trailhead again. Coming up on the last day of the Gammon Ranges experience. Paul's lazy sitting down in the car. Off in the distance, Mount McKinley, the highest mountain, covered in cloud. After turning off at Copley and heading south along the bitumen, the road's fairly plain either side, except in the distance you can see the southern Flinders Ranges as a panorama all along the road. Having had a good meal at the Prairie Hotel at Parachuna on the way up, we decided to have breakfast in the morning on the way home, and we were lucky enough to meet the proprietor, Jane Farger.
Parachuna Hotel, where Dad is embarrassing us more.
On a couple of prior trips we'd noticed just south of Hawker signs to some Aboriginal paintings, and we decided to call in and have a look on the way home. There are a few photos here to have a look at. Some of the drawings didn't look as if they'd been made very long ago. They actually looked like they'd been traced over the top with some charcoal, but overall the cave was fairly interesting. This is the Balconina homestead, the Rangers headquarters. That's the actual Rangers office over there with the telephone. One of the sheds. There's the old shearer sheds. Going past the truck. Here's the shower block. Okay boys, coming in the showers here now. We'd like to acknowledge one or two of the fine fairy friends we met along the way.
Okay, that'll leave it.
The wildlife. Kangaroo or Euro. Eating the grass. With a...
Oh. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Les wiping the mud from his boots. 1, 2, 3.
2, 1.
And I'm Phill.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
And I'm
Feel me. Bo! You're not gonna...
Oh wow.
Is that his wings down? I'll book it out, sure. No, this is on film.
Yeah, I'm filming it. Why are you bumping me?
This.
Oi.
Yeah, Les. Keep it going. There's where we're going to. Norway.
I think my eye's going to get gouged out.
Whoa!
And remember, this isn't even the steep bit.
That's alright, that's it.
Gonna go over a bit of a bump. Oi! Oh, jeez! I can't keep the camera.
Hit the button.
It's still going. Still going.
Is it still going?
Yeah!
Yes, you can't even see. Right, that's the window there. I think approach the campsite.
I'll catch him around there.
No, they've gone past.
Boing, boing, boing.
Slow down,
boing.
stop.
Someone's trapped down by the waterhole. Get help, Skip.
There's a horse's ass.
Don't break your neck. Poor the mountain goat.
People are probably watching this from the